So let's go ahead and take a look at the markets while we're waiting on one. Yesterday, let's take a look at this. So at 3:48 p.m., I said looking for a V-top target, 61.15 and 61.05. So that's at this level here. Okay, I posted this in the trade room. And this is this level. Now this is how you can look for setups and how to utilize the LG2 software. And we're going to go this Monday. We're going to do some market replays on Monday. I'll show you how to toggle it on, toggle it off under the control center. I'm going to show you how to do all that stuff. I'm also going to show you how to look for V-tops, V-bottoms with the outer edge strategy Monday also at 8 a.m. So just heads up on that. So right afterwards, it fired in near the close. They got short at 61.20. Now my target was, I want to go over targets. The target was 61.15. How did I get this projected target? And my overall target was 61.05, and I posted it 05 to 08. Right? Or actually then 61.05. So there's my first target. Here's my second target. All right. How can you utilize the LG2 software to not only get in the trade for you, but you can find targets? So that was my 61.15 that hit right after. So this is when I posted the post in the room. I did the same thing at 20 yesterday. We caught four. It was 4 for 4 yesterday morning. The LG2 software was 4 for 4 on catching the up move. You're going to let the software come down. The reason I posted that is that we had a trend change and we turned red. It gave a V-top. Once the V-top comes in, this is where the LG2 software was going to get short. I sent this chart out to all you guys on the email, how the software got short right here at 61.20. How did I know to look for 61.15 and then ultimately 61.05? This is where you can use market profile, these magnet levels. Okay, market profile has been around since 1985 for price profile. It's been around since 1994 for volume profile. So I sent those charts out in the mail to you guys showing you how the magnet was here, 61.15 and 61.05. So what can we do then is we can, once you see the market trend changes, you can toggle on your LG2 software. It automatically got you in as soon as that first liquidity grab came in. It fired you in the trade. It put the stop in for you. I had a 16 tick stop on this trade. And then it showed, and then it will get you in it'll get you in your stop, and they'll get you in your targets, and they'll get you, more importantly, the entry. Now, if you want to manage the position and adjust your stops and your entries, meaning you want to adjust your stop manually, or if you want to adjust your targets manually, after the entry, you can toggle the software off on the same chart. You can manage your trade. You can try that if you want. You can manage your stop and your trailing entry. What I'm doing is I'm working on the software now where it's going to be all in one chart, where after it enters, it's going to fire horizontal lines. It's going to fire your stop, your target here, and your target here. And then you can manually just click on the same chart and adjust it how you want to adjust it. Okay, it's something that I'm getting a lot from traders. Some traders are getting in with the entry. They're toggling the software on. They'll get fired in here at 61.20. They'll toggle it off, and then they'll manually adjust their stop and their targets. Manually, they can adjust those if they want. I'm going to make it so it's on the same chart for you guys, where it enters, and then your stop's going to be here, wherever it is. You can click it and just trail your stop all the way down. But this is a great example of how this is a leading indicator. A leading indicator, did twice yesterday. I sent it out to you guys. I posted in the room before it came up. We're going to do the same thing this morning before after news comes out. News comes out in 3 minutes. We're gonna go over setups before they even occur. We're gonna use the LG2 software to fire us in the trade. We're gonna use it to have our stop, and they're gonna have our targets in. But that's a 61.20. That's a 15-point hit that's projected 3:48, 11 minutes before it even happened. The morning trade, the same thing happened in the morning trade. Beautiful trades there, by the way, in the morning. Look at these V bottoms this morning. V bottom, V bottom. There's your liquidity grab, beautiful trade. But the same thing happened yesterday on the way up. V bottom, liquidity grab, software gets in. V bottom, liquidity grab, software gets in. V bottom, liquidity grab, software gets you in right there. So they're very, very leading. Very, very leading. This is this happened yesterday morning. Where was it? Where am I at here? Oh, there we go. I just showed you these. So you start getting a string of V bottoms in a row that we talked about. You look for a V bottom, then you look for liquidity grab one. This is where the software enters. So once you get this V bottom, you want to turn the software on to manage the position when this happens, when you get a V bottom. Then what I'll do is it'll wait until you get your first liquidity grab, which is here. Then I'll fire in that trade. So I got long at 23 there. It got long here. It waited for the V bottom. It got long with this liquidity grab trade at that level. And then it got long here on this V bottom with this liquidity grab trade also. So we'll go over this Monday. I'll show you, run some replay, show you guys how to do it, and then we'll get rolling here Monday and show you how this works as far as the liquidity grab trader. But before I shut this off, it's very simple. News is just getting released right now. It's very simple. What we'll want to see this morning is this. We'll want to see trend get established. So yesterday morning, we had great trend all morning. From midnight all the way through, we had a trend that's up. So 7:20 a.m. before the market even showed this at 7:50, 7:55, the zero turn came in. I'm sorry, 7:55. Where was it? At 7:20 in the morning, I'm sorry, we had a zero turn candle that fired. And I said, let's see if the ES can break this triple top HV and produce an LG2 strategy. So zero turn candle came in. The LG2 came in right after that. So this is our first LG2 entry. The software came in. Your liquidity grabs are going to come right after the sweet spot trades. Now, what's unique about this trading chart is not only the dual trend filter, which I'll go over Monday for you traders. It told us not to take any sells. If you had any sells in your trade blotter yesterday, you're totally against market trend. You're counter trend trading the market. You're using our indicators totally wrong. Our indicators said that we are totally looking for buys only. Okay? So now that news came out, it's 8:31. We're going to wait a couple minutes. I'm going to fire these charts off, and we're going to start looking for trade setups. But what I want to tell you is that with this zone, this trade zone, this has been back tested for over 30 years as the best trade zone to reverse price in the S&P. So we know if it's green, we're looking to buy. Then we have our own bar type that we created, our own Renko bar type we created, the inner dots. So if price retraces and it does not close more than 2 candles below the inner dots, this is called a sweet spot trade on the yellow trigger reversal for the V sweet spot V bottoms. So if you look at it, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row from midnight all the way to noon. It was 6 for 6 yesterday morning using the LG2 trader because the liquidity grabs came right afterwards, and then it also nailed the V bottoms. The best trade you're going to get in the trade room is right here. That's your best trade. You got a 0 turn candle that's above my sim dots with a V bottom. You can't get better than this trade set up right there in the trade room. You get a 0 turn with the overall trend in the market. So that's what we're going to do. So Monday, we'll go over that. Stick with the dual trend filter. If it's red, red, you short. Green, green, you buy. Keep it simple.